Listen says I am not spoilt at all. That is not a spoilt cow at all. No, I'm not. I know you want out, but you're not getting out. No. She's a good girl. No. No. Your grandma's going to go and open y'all's rotation for the day up. Y'all don't want to miss that, do you? The boys have already got this fence line started for us. I got to go up through this one with the blade on the weed eater and cut off these briars. Pepper's babysitting this morning. Did you have a tumble? Yeah, I do. Like this right here needs to be weed eated. Up through here we'll add some T-post. There's a random tightener right here. Okay. Another random tightener. Normally they're together, so. It's taking the post down with it. That's a big old cedar tree. Look at the cows. They're going out to their rotation. Mama's going to take them and feed them. Or not feed them, but open up their rotation for the day. Molasses says, I is first. Look at them. They know what's up. They're going to go to their new rotation for the weekend. Peppy's such a good babysitter. You a good babysitter? Oh, he's like this baby makes me tired. Is that your little buddy? Is that your little buddy, Peppy? Oh, that is my big brother. The Pepper takes care of him while we're here because it's so enormous, and I know he is adventurous right now. So Pepper babysits while we work. And he's teaching him to stay with his people. Hey, baby. Little worm is working hard. I'm gonna get started helping him. He's had to do all the heavy lifting this morning. Man, this fence road ain't bad, is it?
The big tree was holding the fence up.
It was holding the fence up?
Yeah.
I saw that it almost came down with it. Hey, my boys. Oh, there he goes. Pepper's like, we got a job to do. She just opened them up into the rotation, so they're all running in. Just so excited. So they run, and then the heads go straight down. I do them in 2-day rotations, so I didn't move them yesterday, so we're moving them today, and they're big enough to last them for 2 days. So here's how it looks close up. So the fence wires are right here. 1, 2, 3. And there's a tree directly in the middle of it. Each cedar tree is grown in the middle of the fence. Now there's a small one so you can see how the tree's weaved itself up through and grown. So you can only imagine one with branches as big as this tree is, like most of these are. Trying to get them out of the fence. So we got the worst ones off the fence already. You can see all the piles up through here. We want to put that brush on these burn piles. And the local fire department's going to come out and burn these for us. But you can see if a fence is not weed eated, which is one of my favorite things to do, this is what happens.
They have done so much work today. This is her third big pasture that we're going to be putting the cows in, and this whole line had to be cleaned off, and you can see that they have really come down through here. And we're already back in the back corner. And all we have to do is get up to that. We already got the fence pulled to that little brace piece there. So we got everybody working. This may get done before lunch. This is amazing. So she's in here trying to clear off a place so Daddy can come in here and cut this tree away from the fence. But it's a rose bush and a grapevine combined.
I only have the best.
So up there is our finishing spot. And we're having a terrible dog fight here.
So we're gonna cut that whole tree and push it back. We're just gonna push that and let it fall down the yard.
Grabbed him and he rolled over.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Miracle Farm 1927 Homestead. Today we're out here on my leased land and we're moving my 4 first calves into their biggest rotation yet. So this was going to be their winter stockpile, but we just hadn't got to it yet. So now it's going to be their spring/winter stockpile. So they'll do their most growing on this rotation this summer. And then the other rotations are already going to be ready for them to come back within a month, so I'm going to get them moving fast. But today, they're going to be moving on to the new. So here they come and they're ready to go.
Here they come, and they're wondering what's going on today. This is the big moving day. And they're belly aching. And we know there's longer grass somewhere else, and you're not taking us there yet. So, we're putting up this little temporary line down through here, and their new alleyway is going to be down there where they're walking. Because they're going way back there. Their first turnout's way back there against those woods. We took their waters away, so they're sniffing. What in the world's going on, molasses? Huh? You don't know what's going on, do you? I know I'm out of grass today. You put me on last turnout and I want some new grass. Look at this beautiful grass. 1st of March. This is the winter stockpile. This is what it's supposed to look like. The other was we cut for hay too late and they didn't have this. This is what's coming up out of the winter stockpile. Look at that. This is March. We're still getting frost, but that fescue is coming on like crazy.
We set up panels which are behind y'all. So we're going to have them turn this corner and then go down this strip. Then their alleyway is going to be up against that fence line back there. And they're going to start at the very, very back end and then work their way back up. So y'all ready to go? Are y'all ready? And big things coming this summer. We get to have our first breeding season. So we're going to get our girls all big and fattened up first. So here we go.
We got one lagging behind back here.
Come on, Daisy.
Mr. Joey's going to go get him. Okay, I'm coming.
Alright. Wait till she gets about the bowl and then go ahead and open it up.
Just going to wait for her to get close to the little steer. And they got to turn this corner.
Come on, Taz.
And I'm kind of here so they know to turn.
Come on, girls.
Now he's opened the gate.
Come on. Come on, girls. Come on.
Glisten, she's always the smart one. Whoa, they saw the fence, so they stopped.
Come on. Come on.
Get them around the corner. Shh. There they go. There they go. Oh, we're gonna run. We're gonna run. But there's grass, so we have to stop.
Come on now.
Don't run them fast. Just walk slowly behind them. So they won't. They're not even going to look at the fence. They're not even going to test it.
Come on now. Oh. Come on now.
The horse says, "What in the world are these things?" They might be a little scared of the horse. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Easy, easy. Oh, after a very dramatic turn of events, we're in here now. Oh my God. So the horse said he was going to be a cow horse today. The cow said, nope, we don't do the horse thing. So, we're in here. We got to fill up waters. We got to fix this in so they can't get through here. Daisy Mae done said, grass. See ya, suckers. Now she's crying like, where'd y'all go? They're up here.
I thought we were going to keep running.
Yeah, just to run forever.
Okay, farm lady, what happened?
We had a mishap.
Well,
So, see?
who's the suspect? Mm-hmm. The guilty party.
He said he was going to be a cow pony today. So he chased the cows like he was a cow pony, and the cows went, we ain't living with him. So they ain't living with him, he's their neighbor. So they had never had a horse. Well, they've had a horse neighbor before, but not this particular one. So they were all like, oh my gosh, new peoples. So they went, nope, we're not living there. So they turned around and hightailed it back to the old place. And we had to stop them. We got 2 stopped, and the other 2 was just like, bye. And anyway, we had to get turned around. I had to tell him to go away. And now we're all in here now. We're eating now. We're happy now. We're getting water situated. They're happy girls, ain't you, Glisten? So Glisten about ran over her mama. I don't know why you're so thirsty. I don't know. She's like,
All
"Oh,
that
I'm running."
hollering. So what they're going to graze on today is just their alleyway to their first paddock back there. Tomorrow we'll let them in their first paddock. But there's plenty of green grass here.
Hi, baby. Are you all upset? Come here. She's like, no. Come here. Come here, my little moo towel. Come here, my little moo towel. I'm not coming close because I'm going to listen to you. Like... So, anywho, that's done. I'll run back up. Whee! Dun, dun, dun. Just so happy. It's like, oh, hell, we gotta walk now.
Hill.
Now we're gonna stop.
Here's the 2 little ones. But Glisten's not going to let them in front of her. They're waiting for their water. So there's plenty of green grass, but she's going to come up here and eat sticks.
Gotta taste it all the flavors. Come beat up little Jeffro. Look at her little pink udder.
That's a pretty sad udder. Well, I'm hoping you can see the difference. Right beside the little log cabin, that's just where we cut for hay. And right beside that lighter area, that's where they just came from. And you can see the cow patties, how they're nicely spread all over there. But just 5 days ago, they were in the next one. And see how green it already is? And up over that hill, all beautiful and green. And this field closer to the camera is their winter stockpile that we haven't even gotten to. So this is what they're going to start grazing on right now. They are having a ball. They're just running up and down their alleyway. Alright, I want to show you a few differences in the grass. This is the grass that we cut for hay late September. And although it is turning green, this is what they have been grazing on most of the winter because we didn't have the other fence done. But we will never ever, if we ever cut hay on this land again, it will never be that late, because although the green grass is coming up, it's maybe 4 inches long, and that is definitely not sustainable. Not only do we got some drier patches right there, just a little bit of grass has come through the winter, and that's not what we want. The grass was not protected by a lot of the dry stuff, so it's just not doing as good. So this is what we're not doing anymore, even though there's green grass here, and all we did was just move them quicker from paddock to paddock. And it's already turning green again, but that's going to be a while to get that to recover because they ate it down so much. So now let me give you an example of how it's supposed to look. Now we're in the last pasture where we'll come through with our rotational grazing, and this pasture was bush hogged earlier and real high as it could go. And look at the grass here. We've got grass almost 12 inches high because it was protected all winter from all the mulch in it. And you go down in here and you've got all kind of new stuff going up. And where that other that was cut too low and too late in the season, this is excellent winter stockpile. This is what your stockpile is supposed to look like, and we will not be making this mistake again. It will never be cut late in the season again. So the cows, they had plenty to eat because there's just a few of them. But as we had cows to the herd, the grass has got to look like this through the winter. And this is the very 1st of March. And look at these. You can't even tell where the bush hog cut them. All brand new stuff. And it is, you know, the other was, what, 3-4 inches tall? And that is the difference in just not cutting it and giving the cows plenty to eat. I think we fed 3 square bales of hay, maybe more, but it was because it snowed. We still have that brush pile to burn, but that's just going to feed the soil too. We've just got to get help out here. We want to be real safe when we do it. And it's a long way past there before where the cows are going to be. So they're happily grazing on their new corridor. Mr. Joey just yelled and said that the fence is off so they could finish fixing the gate up there. And these cows has got all this to look forward to. We are so blessed that you joined us today. And if you like what you saw in a brand new farmer's, starting with a small herd of cows on rotational grazing, mob grazing, regenerative farming, keep following us because Miss Miracle is going to be doing a whole lot more with her cows as her herd grows. And this gives you an idea of what you'll need if you're a first-time farmer. She's brand new at this, hadn't been a year yet, and she's we have all helped her go around this fence and get it secure because that's the #1 thing to do is make sure your perimeter is solid and there's no, so they can get out of the poly wire, but they can't get out of the perimeter. So that's the main thing, but they don't ever even test the polywire. So we would love it if you would like and subscribe and share. And like I said, we are so blessed that you're with us. Have a wonderful evening.